So most designers, they lose clients not because they don't know what they're doing, but simply because the client feels left out from the whole design process. He's frustrated on just waiting to get his first demo, and worst off, you'll be wondering if you're actually working on his project or not. And this is exactly how trust gets lost. And once trust is lost, you have also lost your client. But in this video, I'm going to share with you a strategy that I use to maintain trust with my clients and how I make them loyal to my brand. So let's get into it. So the first thing that you need to implement is transparency. You need to make sure that you have clearly set deadlines, either for a demo, when you're going to go live with that website, and also that there is clear communication. Always communicate if there are any delays within the process, that is either from the client himself or from you. When you are getting probably some technical challenges and stuff, you need to communicate these things earlier. Don't wait to communicate them at the end or when they're actually expecting something, such that they will understand and know what is happening. Hence, at the end of the day, you are keeping everyone on the same page. Then the other thing is you need to deploy fast, right? So with this one, you need to set up two environments, right? One is for the sandbox where they play around, they experiment and stuff. Then the other one is the production. And with all this, you need to automate the way you're going to deploy, right? So some people leave this part for the end when they're actually done with the designs, but you need to do it first, right? Because once you do this, it means you are going to build with the users whatever features that you are doing or that you are building. You can even share those features in a live environment where they can actually see. And once you do that, it means they can make changes earlier than you waiting to give them something at the end. You probably waste time where like you have designed something and then you spend 2 weeks doing that feature. At the end of that, the client will actually tell you like, nah, this is not what I wanted, right? So the moment you start deploying fast, it will help you and it will save you time, you and the client as well. So how I do it, right, is like this. In the first phase here, this is where we are doing our onboarding, right? We have sat down, we talked about the requirements, we have understood each other, now we signed a contract. So the moment they pay me a deposit, that's when I now I go to my machine, I create a project. Then I link that project to GitHub, right? So GitHub, I use it as a central storage, right? Where I save all the source code for all my project, right? This helps me to keep them secure. At the same time, if I need to collaborate with anyone, if I need help probably from other designers or other developers, I just share a repository link to that. They work on the things that they need to help me with, they push to this same repository, and I can also track to see what changed. Let's say I have broken something, I can do a revision to see what changed from this last day that I pushed and the current changes that I have now. What really changed? Where did I introduce a bug, right? So once I have this in place, right, the next thing is I have to create another application on Laravel Cloud. So with this platform, it helps me now to have my own isolated sandbox environment where if I push my files or if I push everything that I've been working on into this Laravel Cloud, it will actually give me a live URL, which I can then send to my client for them to do a demo, for them to see what I've been working on. So with all this process, this first part, right, I am actually building with them. They can actually see the features that I'm pushing, right? And if they need to make any changes, they let me know earlier. Then I apply those changes. I send them. They just refresh the browser, or they refresh the site from their side. Then they will see those changes, right? Now, once we are done with this sandbox, they are happy, I'm happy. Now it's time for me to to now launch to production, right? Most of my clients, they make use of shared hosting. So this is your cPanel that you can get from AfriHost, from any agents out there, GoDaddy, HostGator, and all those platforms, right? So now what I do is I automate again this whole process, right? Where everything that I need, once I'm done here, I connect my GitHub flow into this server as well, right? Then I automate everything, then I deploy, right? Now, once I have deployed the website, it means now we have met our go live date. Now it's in production, and now the client users, or the client people, or my client actually, will now see those changes in this live environment. Now, the beauty about this thing is that if anything happens within this within the production, if they want me to add another feature, right, I just simply go and develop that. I push it to this live sandbox environment, and only when they're happy, that's when I push it to production, right? So with this strategy, it helps me to deploy fast. And once you deploy fast, it means I'm giving my client value quickly, right? And this is what clients want. Most clients, they hate a slow design process. They just want to say, I pay you my money, you go, you design, you develop, or whatever that you do, then you deliver value. That's all they're looking for, right? And with this strategy, it has helped me get referrals. It has helped me to get more clients through this, because people trust me. People, they actually see the value that I'm giving them through this process. So if you have enjoyed this video, and if you have liked this strategy, please leave a comment below. And also, if you are new here, do subscribe, because I'll be sharing more ideas, more insights on how to run your web design agency or your web design business, right? And if you're out there, if you're looking for a designer, if you're looking for a developer, I'll also leave my contact details in the description below, and all other links that you might need to use when you're implementing this on your own. So I'll leave all those links in the description below. And if you also have any video suggestions that you would want me to do, please also drop them in the comments. And again, if you want to see me doing this whole process live, also leave your comment below. Then I'll connect with you, then I'll show you how it works. So with all this, I say, go out there, identify a niche, and start delivering value. Start making sure that your clients trust you, your clients are loyal to your brand. Because with this strategy, if you do it to one client, they will never want to leave you. They will actually refer you to other people who need their websites done. So see you in the next one.